Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 4 of our trip. Is it day 3 in San Francisco? Day 4 of the trip, day 3 in San Francisco. Now, yesterday I was a very bad vlogger. I didn't really do much filming at all. Dean actually broke my little Manfrotto attachment to put my phone onto this little tripod that I've got. So he broke that. We've managed to find a replacement, but it's not quite as good. What did we do yesterday? We went to go and watch the football first thing in the morning.
I'm gonna get us at 9 a.m.
That kicked off at 8 a.m. San Francisco time. So I think we got there for the second half. Dean was having a Guinness by 9 a.m. to ease the pain. He's an Evertonian. So he was having a Guinness nice and early. The bar was bouncing, wasn't it? There was like a Liverpool Football Club supporters San Francisco Bay thing all in there. I did dare to dream for just a minute, but it wasn't to be. Where did we go after that? We went for breakfast and then we sort of jumped on the bus, ended up, we was going to the Golden State Park or Golden Gate Park, one of the two. We were heading there, but the bus stopped at the Golden Gate Bridge. So we jumped off for a little mooch and ended up staying there for a couple of hours, sort of walked up the coastline. It was gorgeous. I think we're gonna head back over there this evening for the sunset, because we then went for tea, came back, got a warmer set of clothes because it does go quite cold and it was windy yesterday. And then we got an Uber to the other side of the Golden Gate Bridge, where there is a famous viewpoint. You'll have seen pictures of that's where you go for your pictures of the Golden Gate Bridge. But the sunset was behind us, so all the beautiful clouds were behind. There was still a nice sky, still got a lovely picture that I was happy with. But if we'd been back on the other side, looking the other way, there would have been all these pink clouds with the bridge. So we're heading back to where we were yesterday afternoon for sunset this evening, in the hopes of getting another popping sunset like there was last night. Now I think we're heading to Cheesecake Factory for some breakfast, and then we need to sort of explore the other side of town. We want to go and see the ferry building. Lombard Street we've still not seen, and we want to head back to Pier 39 because there were a few shops on there that had a really nice jumper. You know when you see something and you think, nah, I'm not going to get it. Not going to get that. I've not got space in the suitcase for that. I've not stopped thinking about this jumper since I saw it, so if you can't stop thinking about it, you need to get it. It's just a jumper and it just says San Francisco, and I just loved it, so I'm gonna go and get that from Pier 39, maybe get something to eat on Pier 39 again, because we did love it down there. Really nice vibe, like street musicians and stuff. It's really fun over there. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying all the vlogs so far. I hope maybe you've subscribed or liked a few of them, and you're enjoying following our little journey. They're not exactly going to be, this is the first time I've ever vlogged a trip, so they're not going to be like gold standard vlogs, but hopefully there's a learning curve and I'll get a bit better. So I'll just show you my little outfit of the day. Excuse the bathroom, it is a mess. Been watching Night Strider whilst I was getting ready. So I'm just wearing a little Malibu t-shirt. This was definitely not from Malibu, it was from Primani, and just some black jeans. It has been going, when it goes windy in the afternoons, it's been getting really cold. And I don't think I actually showed the vlog, but this is the Hard Rock Cafe pin that I bought on the first day down on Pier 39 where the Hard Rock is. I collect these. I think I have about 40 from different, some of them are the same location but different pins. But most of them are from all different places. So I didn't have any from California or San Francisco, so this is going in the collection. this isn't a bad view, is it, Dean? When you said it was inside Macy's, I thought, oh, I'm going to be sat inside. Like, do you know, like the cafe in John Lewis? So strawberry lemonade has arrived. Got like sherbet around the edge of it. Oh, that is lovely. On a hot day. Really nice. Refreshing. So I got Bang Bang Chicken, which is a favourite of what I get in Cheesecake Factory in Orlando. And Dean got a build your own omelette with, what did you get in it?
Spinach, mushroom and peppers.
Looks good. This is quite a big portion for lunch, but we'll see how I get on. So that was absolutely lovely. Just a little bit big for lunch. I did leave a little bit. Thank you. Thanks. Did leave a bit because it was a big portion for lunch. It's only 12 o'clock. This has gone down lovely, really refreshing. We weren't sure if it was free refills, so we didn't get a second one. Go on. $50 for lunch though. It's not the best. It's definitely not the worst, and I've had, you know, worse views for lunch. Can't complain with that. I guess you're probably paying for the location. So a little spare of the moment decision. We're going to go on one of these San Francisco big buses because we are kind of running short on time now to see all the different things that we haven't seen yet. So I feel like this would be a nice quick way to nip round, see different sides of the city. If we feel like getting off, we can. If not, we can just see them from the bus. It goes over the Golden Gate Bridge and back again, so we'll be open top over the bridge. But yeah, that's what we're going to do for a couple of hours. We really enjoyed our open top bus tour. It was a really quick and convenient way to see the different sites of the city, and it was really fun going over the Golden Gate Bridge with the open top bus. Afterwards, we hopped back on the cable cars for the final time so that we could visit Lombard Street. The cable cars actually stopped right at the top of the street. Well guys, we've arrived at Lombard Street, which is the infamous street in San Francisco that's so steep they made it into hairpin bends instead of straight down. So this is the top of it. We're going to walk down the steps to the bottom so you can see properly what I mean. Apparently hundreds and hundreds of cars every day come just to drive down this for fun. You can only go down it one way now. So people do still live on the street as normal, even though they must be bombarded with tourists constantly. Well, I wouldn't say that Lombard Street was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. I can see why it's famous. Basically, it was a 27-degree hill that a lot of cars way back when couldn't make it up. So to make it drivable, they put in the hairpin bends, which I think are a 16-degree angle instead, and then got known as the crookedest street. And from there, it just kind of became a bit infamous. You couldn't really appreciate the hairpin bends because there was so much like foliage and shrubs and nice flowers and things, which is lovely for the people that live there, obviously. But it was difficult for me to show on camera the hairpin bends, and you weren't supposed to. I would have walked down it to show it, but you weren't supposed to. A little bit underwhelming. Maybe if I could have flown the drone, kind of got above it, that would have given a good view. It was too windy for the drone today, far too windy for the drone, unfortunately. From Lombard Street, it was only like a 5-minute walk towards Fisherman's wharf, so that's what we did. We walked along back towards Pier 39. This is the little boat that we went out on Saturday, was it, dear? Saturday. It was like $20 for 2 people for a little hour trip into the bay. Saw the Golden Gate Bridge in Alcatraz. We did vlog it. So you can see this is obviously a big tourist hotspot. You've got Madame Tussauds, be giving that a miss. Got an Applebee's. Guys, this was the jumper that I was after. Just thought, and do you know what, it was actually a different jumper that I was looking at, but I got the t-shirt version of that jumper and I got this, and I just thought it was quite retro and cool and authentically from San Francisco. You can get a lot of high street shops that sell things like Los Angeles, San Francisco, Miami, all emblazoned on the front, but they're just normally from like River Island or New Look, or like the one from Primark that I have that says Malibu. But this one is authentically from San Francisco, something for me to remember Pier 39 by. So we just had a bite to eat, and then we're going to head to the little sunset location that I've got in mind. Sunset is fast approaching, so then we're going to get an Uber and then the bus back is the plan. So we did catch an Uber down to, I think it's called Fort Point Historic Site. There was a beach, that I wanted to go to shoot the sunset. It's kind of a bit of a secret beach, not many people go to it, it's a bit of a hike down to it. But as you can see from the clips I've inserted, the tide is right in at the time of sunset. So there is no beach, but there is this little prom bit round on the other side. So this is where we are. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's much in the way of clouds. And you all know my rule is that for a beautiful sunset you need some cloud. So I can see over to Alcatraz Island and across to the Marine Headlands, and obviously the star of the show, the Golden Gate Bridge. Just looking absolutely gorgeous in this light. There's like birds flying through the sea mist. It's like something from a movie. Wow. I always find it so amazing when you views that you've seen online a million times, and films a million times, when you see them with your own eyes. Just need Godzilla to walk across now, Dean, and smash through the bridge. No, that would be a catastrophe. But that's the film that sprung to my mind. So, guys, I'm not sure how well you can hear me, but this is my composition. Like I said yesterday, right above where that bridge is on that picture, there was all beautiful pink clouds. I'm not holding out much hope for this evening. So annoying, but that's the name of the game with photography. Like I said, you just can't predict the weather, and it never seems to fall your way. Well, there we have it, guys. We got an Uber back from sort of the Golden Gate welcome centre area back to the hotel. We were going to get the bus, but we've got to get up early tomorrow and the bus takes a long time. I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. The wind in San Francisco is no joke, I tell you now. I'm pretty sure San Francisco is known for being windy, but my God, yeah. You don't need a hairdryer in San Francisco. Maybe it's just freak weather whilst we're here, but I'm sure, I know it's known for the fog. I was actually kind of hoping for some fog around the bridge whilst we were here, but learnt today on that open top bus tour that the fog is mostly in the summer, which I didn't expect, and it's because the warm air in the summer hits the cold ocean and forms sea fog. Every day is a school day. So yeah, wrong time of the year for the fog. That makes awesome pictures as well. I'm sure we've all seen pictures of the Golden Gate Bridge with the fog all over it. It seems to have been in the afternoon. It seems to have been still in the mornings, and it calmed down again sort of after sunset. But this afternoon was like being in a wind machine. We're gonna get an early night tonight, and tomorrow we get up early and pick up our hire car from the airport and start our road trip down the Pacific Coast Highway. We are stopping off in Monterey and then again in San Luis Obispo the night after that. So we've got 2 stops on the way down, and then we hit LA. Apparently the whole road is just one massive beautiful viewing point basically, so it can take you anything from hours to days just to get down a short section of it, depending on how much you want to stop. But apparently the first time you see it, you want to stop everywhere. So we'll see. Monterey as well looks gorgeous. There is one spot in particular that I want to be at for sunset, which is down the Pacific Coast Highway. That's called McQuay Falls in McQuay Cove, but that's about an hour away from Monterey. So we might drive down to Monterey, check in, and then head there for sunset, and then head back to Monterey. Not sure. We will work it out tomorrow. We don't have any firm plans. That will probably drive some people insane. Some people like to have a strict itinerary when they travel. They know what they're doing, when and what time. We're not like that. We like to have ideas of things that we'd like to do and then see where the day takes us. Be that for better or for worse. Yeah, kind of sad to be leaving San Francisco though. I would have really liked to have hired a bike. I didn't realise until I was over at the Golden Gate Welcome Centre yesterday that there is like proper cycling trails, proper cycling paths. And we did see there was a lot of bike hire shops, and that is what most people seem to be doing with them, is riding them along to the Golden Gate Welcome and riding across the bridge as well. I think that would have been really cool. So if we were here for another day, I think I would have tried to do that. Dean would have took some persuading though, because he doesn't like bridges. But yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. So that would be my recommendation, even though I've not done it. If you're coming to San Francisco, factor in some time to hire a bike and ride across the Golden Gate Bridge. Obviously it's quicker than walking. It is 2.7 miles to walk the Golden Gate Bridge. So obviously that's the quicker way of doing it. But it looks like a lot of fun. And that, like I said, there's proper cycling paths all around there. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the hay and join us tomorrow. If you liked the video, then give us a like. If you want to carry on following our adventures in California, then you can subscribe. But yeah, good night guys.